This is how much I have in my emergency funds, and here's how I calculated it. Look, if your emergency fund is a random number you picked because it felt safe, you're either underprotected or losing money to inflation. So I'm going to tell you how to actually calculate your emergency fund and how much you should actually have in that as well. First, you actually need to establish your baseline. This isn't your current monthly spend, this is your completely bare bones survival budget. So let's say you actually lost your job tomorrow, for example. This is what you need to be able to pay your rent, your mortgage, utilities, basic groceries, etc. No dining out, no shopping, and let's say that number is actually 1500 euros a month. The second step is to then figure out which tier of emergency fund you actually want. Tier 1 is a 3-month fund, and in our example, that's about 4,500. This is perfect for you if you have a highly stable, in demand job, or if you also have very cheap rent or a flatmate to split bills with. So, this is a great safety net to have if you have no dependents as well. Tier 2 is a 6-month fund, and in our example, that's 9,000 euros. This is actually a sweet spot for most people. You should rely on this if you have a bonus or commission based job, if you rent alone, or if you have a house that actually has maintenance bills as well, or if you also have a pet. Finally, there's tier 3, which is 9 to 12 months, and in our example, that's 18,000 euros. Now, yes, 18,000 is a very high amount of cash to keep idle, but it is crucial if you are, for example, self employed and have monthly fluctuating income, or if you are the sole earner in your household and you have dependents who actually entirely rely on your paycheck. Now, look, the goal of the emergency fund isn't to make you rich, it's to keep you from becoming poor in case life goes sideways. I recommend keeping this money in a high yield savings account so that it's still earning interest and also fighting inflation. So, what tier fits your lifestyle right now? Comment below.